Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. Today in DC Dark Legion and everything else, I just want to give you a channel update. I talked a little bit about what was going on with me in the DM Batman video that I just put out yesterday. I want to go into just a little bit more there, but also give you a channel update, kind of what my focus is for 2027, some new games that are coming out that I have some interest in sharing with all of you. So I don't know, this will be kind of a personal video, but also really want to hear all of your feedback on your thoughts. We'll talk about DC Dark Legion and the direction that they're going. So I don't know, this is going to be kind of just a bare my soul and talk about change type of video. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you engage with me. And so let's get into it. All right, and welcome back. First, I just want to say thank you to all of you who have been watching the channel, who have hit me up on the side in Discord to show your support, asking questions on where I've been. I've taken, as I mentioned in the last video, the DM Bats video, I've taken an unintentional break, apparently, over the last 3 weeks. There's just been a lot going on, both personally as well as professionally. I've talked about my job, almost losing my job at the end of last year through a massive company restructure. The company that I work for, I am going on 31 years with that company. And it's not the first restructure that I've gone through with the company, but it is the biggest. It is a massive restructure, one that I've never seen before. So going through the stress of trying to figure out if I was going to have a job or not, and looking for other jobs and things like that, and what 2026 might look like for me. I did eventually find out that I wasn't going to lose my job. My job was going to change into an area that I am very much interested in and that I was previously working in. I just have a greater focus now in that area. So that was exciting. So then we went through the holidays, came back to the new year. And then once the new year started, everything just started full force, really trying to figure out what this new job means. Because in the company that I work for, the position now that I fill, our team never existed before. So it's a whole new focus. It's an intense focus in this area. And I will tell you, if I didn't love my job, I probably wouldn't be there at all. I love my job and I have a lot of fun with it. And that's always been kind of the conundrum here for me, right? You know, I love that job. I love doing this. All of you know that my family comes first, so whenever there's family stuff too, I make sure to focus on that. I love my family. They have so much patience with me because my job, and just over the years with the amount of focus I've put into YouTube as well, they're very understanding to a point, which I think that's the same for every family, right? As long as they don't never spend time with them, but they're amazing. So with the new focus in 2026 and the new job, I am working 11 and 12-hour days. I'm working on the weekends at times, and then it does take a toll, and that really cuts into the family time I was just talking about. So with that, my focus on family is really decreased the amount of focus that I can put on creating content. And it's just a lot going on, and I needed to get some things straight in my head and in where I want to go with the channel in 2026. I've always said I will continue to cover DC Dark Legion from the very first day that I played the game. It's been a couple years now. It's been what? This year we're going on 3 years that I've been covering this game. The longest game, the longest amount of time I've covered a game in a very long time. The last time was Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. But I'm also struggling with, or was struggling, and I guess, to be honest with you, still currently struggling a little bit with motivation to create content for the game, because I don't really like the direction that the game is going. I love the characters. I think the community is absolutely awesome. You've got the content creator program that I'm in, and the people that I interact with in there are absolutely awesome. The devs, I mean, just my whole experience with the developer through the last 3 years of this game has been amazing. They've been patient with me as well. I'm in the program. I haven't created much content over the last month, so I've really got to catch up and fulfill my obligation there. But I've been struggling because it's not a hero collector really anymore. I mean, it starts off that way, and you work through content, single player content like the campaign and some of the game modes. But right now, even some of the game modes are not necessary, aren't really necessary anymore. PvP, everybody plays PvP. We get in there, but it's not a focus for everybody. The rewards really aren't that great. It hasn't been touched really since the game's launched much. I think just expanding like the tiers, I think really is the thing, and doing some changes to the store for it. So there's not much there. We've got Darkest Timeline that hasn't been touched in forever. That really needs kind of a revamp. We have ACN that has kind of went to the wayside with how they restructured and are doing the intel points and everything. However, in this event here for DM Bats, you can get the boxes that you need in there through ACN, so you have that. But you also get it through the world map and doing crisis events and things there as well. So, and that really is where a lot of people are putting their intel points, is in the crisis map, and clearing that out and doing the Legion, the Defeat the Dark Legion and things like that. So, and now we're in a point where we've seen quite a few updates over the last couple months. But most of it has been updating existing game modes, reworking some of the characters. Like the one that sticks out to me right now is Batwoman, right? Batgirl. She was her character bolstered the crit on her team to increase the amount of damage, but that team, the Bats team, didn't have a healer, so now they have a healer with her. So they've changed that. I think that's kind of bittersweet. I think I would have liked that, just because in previous streams and conversations with people, I think one of the conversations we had was like Oracle being a healer. Or maybe she should be, because she's behind the computer and stuff like that, she gets the crit boost now, or something like that. I think a different character there would have come into play. I know we played around talking about Alfred being the healer for the team. But the team has a healer now, which is good. I think that really kind of helps them out a little bit. I don't know that it really increases their tier list ranking too much. But I've got some stuff coming out on that. But yeah, I've been struggling with some motivation because everything that's been added, which hasn't been much, is all updates to ship combat game modes, and it's not really something that I enjoy. I like the more hero collector stuff, but we see the game moving away from that for the most part. So I've kind of got to recenter myself, get myself in the frame of mind that is the game that this is going to be. And honestly, they've been telling us that the whole time. That end game is PvP and it's going to be jet based. They've been honest from the very beginning. No matter how much we want to hope that we add something else other than jet combat, they've been telling us it from the very beginning. My interview that I had with Helen, she had mentioned in there, this is a strategy game. This is a 4X strategy game, and that's what they're going to continue to move forward with. So, I mean, they haven't given us any indication that they were going to do anything other than that. So, one way or another, need to accept that and move on, and then create content based on where the game is heading. Whether I like it or not, maybe I'll learn to love it. We'll see. And I think that the specific time frames of when you have to log in has been very difficult for me because, again, just with how busy I've been over the years, it's always been a struggle for me to make those specific time frames. Just because meetings all day and I can't really duck out for anything. I mean, most of my lunches I eat at my desk, so it's just very difficult for me to hit some of that. So that's some things I've been struggling also during that unintended break over the last 3 weeks. I have been excited for Death Metal Batman, so I put that video out yesterday just to talk about it. I can't say I'm disappointed in the event, other than it seems like there's less rewards in the event. You tell me, you all tell me what you think of that. But I will continue to create content for this. I've got a whole slate of stuff coming up. I have taken some time off coming up. And during that time, I'm going to focus on creating content and getting it scheduled and getting it out there. So you can look forward to more DC Dark Legion content out there. But along with that, there's other content that you can look forward to as well. I've got some other games that I've been looking at. One of them that I've been playing now, it's been in an early access beta, a wiped beta, For in total, it's going to be for about 2 months. It ends next month in April. It's Transformers Eternal Wars. I've been playing that quite a bit as well, just to get familiar with the game. There was an earlier beta or alpha, whatever you want to call it, last year, and then it went silent for a very long time, and now it's back for a full 2 month beta. Again, a wiped beta in limited areas. The state that the game is in now, I can't see any reason why it wouldn't launch this year. So we'll see. I've got a video coming up on that. If you're interested in Transformers, it's Gen 1. Transformers fan here from the very beginning. So back, I'm an 80s kid, so I've got a lot of cool stuff there. So we got Transformers Eternal Wars coming up. We also have starting, well, as the recording of this video, it comes out tomorrow. And it is Seven Deadly Sins Origins, which is an ARPG based on the Seven Deadly Sins anime. If you've seen anime, you're probably familiar with that one. But I've been an anime fan for a long time. I think those of you who've been with me for a long time know that. I love Bleach, DBZ, and Death Note, and a bunch of other anime that comes out. But Seven Deadly Sins is one that I really enjoyed as well. So I'm looking forward to it and seeing kind of what it does. So I do have some content coming up on that. I've got a stream that I'm going to do on launch day, just to share the game, see what people think of it, and see what the game is all about. So we've got that, and I think other than that, some of you have seen some of the content I've created for Might and Magic Fates. I am continuing to play that game. I love card games. I've been playing card games for a very long time. This channel, when I created this channel, the very first game I covered was Marvel Strike Force. And then the next game I covered was Marvel Battle Lines, which was a card game. It didn't last very long, but I enjoyed it. I've introduced other card games throughout the life of my channel. And so I really wanted to get into it. I wanted to get into a new CCG that I can kind of really dig my teeth into and figure out what my format's going to look like, because if people enjoy that content, I'm going to continue making content for that game. I do enjoy it. I haven't been able to play it much over the last week. Again, same reasons. But one of the reasons why I'm really kind of wanting to figure out what my format's going to look like is because there is a new card game coming out, a new collectible card game coming out, and it is a Star Wars game that I'm very interested in. I don't know what format it's going to be in. I don't know if it's going to be like Marvel Snap-ish. I don't know if it's going to be Magic the Gathering-ish. I don't know if it's going to be something, well, it's going to be something in between or one or the other, right? So I'm very interested in that. Not much is known about it. I have no idea when it's coming out. It's probably not even slated for any type of testing until either later this year or sometime next year. So honestly, it could be a couple years out. Don't even know the actual title of the game yet, but I am very much interested in that. So you'll see some videos come out as information becomes available for that Star Wars mobile. I think it's going to be a mobile and PC game. I'll find some more details out about that to share. But other than that, those are the games really that I'm interested in right now. I don't know if there's anything else coming out that I might be interested in. I'm always on the lookout for new games to share with all of you, because not only do I focus on a few games on this channel regularly, but I also focus on sharing what's coming up as well. All right, all. So like I said, this was a little bit of a personal video to share with you kind of where I'm at, what's been going on with me, but also to share with you that don't worry, I'm going to continue to cover DC Dark Legion, but I've also got some other games on the horizon as well that I have some interest in. So hopefully you all stick around with me. Again, I do appreciate all of your support and everything. Those of you who haven't unsubscribed and have just waited around patiently, I truly appreciate it. All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on one way or another. Any games that you suggest that's coming up that you find might be a good fit for this channel, or just your thoughts about DC Dark Legion or any of the other games that I talked about. All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.